Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for spending some time with me tonight. I want to share with you some things that I do on a daily basis that have helped me as far as my health, both mentally and physically, and just keeping my life on a positive and more vibrant level. But also doing things that are simple and easy, right? So I am a mom. I have 4 kids. I work a lot and life gets really busy. So I need things that I can incorporate into my life and into my day that are simple and easy, but that are going to give me some good results. So one of the things that can be really, really helpful when you are looking at, I guess, improving your health situation, whatever that looks like for you. The best thing you can do is to find maybe some brands that you can trust as far as products in the home, things that you're using on yourself. For those of you that don't know, I have been a skincare specialist for 18 years. I have a certification in oncology aesthetics. So non-toxic products are really, really important to me because I know the dangers and I know the long-term outcomes of using either products on our body that have high levels of chemicals or toxins. I know what kind of the long-term effects are of even us using all the little over-the-counter meds consistently with our kids and with ourselves. And so I like to bring awareness around these things. And tonight, as far as on the product end of things that I use in my daily life, I want to share with you on the brand doTERRA, which is the essential oil based product line, as well as certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils and blends. And they have made my life much easier. So that's a little bit on the actual products I use daily. And then also want to just go walk through some just rituals that I do every day that tend to make my energy vibration higher and keep me in better health. And also really help because I have in the past suffered from anxiety and panic, and that just makes me feel better. So we'll start first of all on some simple daily rituals that I do. Number one is that I always make sure to get out in nature, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes. This is a huge one. So we are, kind of naturally holistic beings, right? We connect with nature. We all are kind of from that energy, and it actually lifts the serotonin in the brain. It helps the body to heal. It helps the body to just feel better when we are outside and out in nature. So whatever that looks like for you, sometimes for me, it'll simply be going out into my backyard, maybe taking my socks off, letting my feet feel the grass, taking a few deep breaths in, and letting that sunshine hit me. Perhaps it's even going to be going on a walk and getting outside for a little bit, get some exercise. Even stopping and just noticing maybe some plants outside your work, or checking out some flowers, but something that you're connecting to nature on some level every single day. You will actually start to notice some really huge benefits in your life when you get out and you do connect to nature. So that's one of the major things that I do that I just love. Number two is I always like to set aside a little bit of time to do some meditation. So and again, this is all very personal for what that looks like for you. For me, it might literally be 5 minutes that I sit down in the morning and in the evening and just breathe and focus on my breath and go inward a little bit, maybe reflect on my day, set intentions for what I want my next day to look like, but just a few minutes that we're checking into ourselves and just noticing what's going on. Even how's the body feeling? How did I feel about the day I just had, or how do I feel about the day I'm about to start? And so giving yourself even just a few minutes to check in, to breathe, and to really just let yourself feel that calm and that peace and that flow that will carry into your entire day. And if in the evening, it will carry into you having a really good night's sleep. So I always give myself a few minutes to really just connect back to me and have some quiet time. So the third one is, and this has kind of been a newer one for me actually, which has been cool, is I like to do daily affirmations in the mirror. I like to usually when I wake up in the morning, even in the middle of the day, if I'm in my bathroom and I have written out some affirmations for me that feel good and sound good, and I've just taped them to my bathroom mirror. So when I'm there, whether I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, I'm washing my hands, I will just look at myself square in the mirror and look in my eyes. Because this, again, we don't do a lot of this, right? We don't connect back with ourselves very often. We live in a very fast-paced world. And so when I look at myself in the mirror and I do say an affirmation, I think this week I've been doing that I am easily shedding weight and maintaining it every single day. One of my other affirmations is that I am creating radical abundance and optimism every single day. And I just look at myself in my own eyes and I say this out loud. It's very empowering. It takes all of about 30 seconds, and it just gets your brain on a really good wavelength to be, again, supporting yourself, making yourself feel better, and understanding that you are your greatest support system. So again, those are kind of my rituals in the day. Being in nature and like I said, this can be just a few minutes. So this doesn't have to be some long drawn out thing. I know we're all busy. The more time you can give to it, the better. But even just a few minutes in nature is awesome. A few minutes connecting back to your breath, connecting and going inward and checking in on how are you feeling, maybe setting some intentions for the day. And then, of course, outwardly, really looking at myself in the mirror, appreciating who I'm seeing in the mirror, and saying some very positive and uplifting and supportive affirmations that can help me. So those are kind of the things that I actively do. But part of a healthy lifestyle and part of experiencing an enhanced level of life, really, is that we are surrounded by products that we use every day that are going to help us. So like I mentioned in the beginning, it is very helpful if you do find a couple brands that you can trust, that you can go to and know they're going to be supplying you with safe, non-toxic products, that there's something that can easily be incorporated into your world and into your family's world. If you go to my website, which is transparentbeautybyerin.com, you will see links to different brands that I personally really love and use that can support you in all areas. So tonight I want to talk about doTERRA. So doTERRA is a really awesome brand. They make certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. They also have skin products, body products, some supplements, and some household cleaning products. So it's kind of a one-stop shop, which is really, really awesome. Makes it more convenient. I'm a mom of 4 kids, so I do like to be able to have one place I can go, and I know that I can either have, like today, you know, we cleaned the house, my kids were helping me the whole time. I don't have to worry about bleach and harmful chemicals around them. So I want to go over a few of these things that I have incorporated into my life on a very simple and easy level. Now, I told you a little bit about my background, which is in skincare and especially in oncology aesthetics. So as you can imagine, I do my research, and I am actually very picky about what product lines I'm going to use. It does have to kind of hit certain points with me, and what I felt through all my research was that doTERRA was one that really, really hit home for me because of a few things. Number one is just the way that they actually source their product, the way that they source their oils. They do co-sourcing. They support all over the world, very small communities in oftentimes very impoverished towns, and they help a lot in the world, and that means a lot to me. They're also sourcing these oils from their indigenous environments, which is very important. So the quality of an oil is going to be greatly affected if you pull the plant out of its indigenous environment, right? Because it suddenly isn't growing in the same elements that it's meant to, the soil and the position of the sun, like everything, right? Everything has an impact on this. So the fact that they source from their indigenous environment was a big deal for me. The fact that they are affordable is a big deal. As with 4 kids, I do like to make sure that I am watching how much money I'm spending on things. And this was a line for me that was very affordable. And also, it was just really, really easy to use. And I felt like I could trust that everything I was using and applying, I was educated. They have plenty of material for reading and for you to look up, and lots of support for you to know exactly how to use what you're using. And secondly, that they, like I said, I was able to integrate them into our life at a very affordable level. In fact, the money that I've saved on over-the-counter medicines, right, for tummy aches and allergies and coughs and headaches, I mean, you name it, there is an oil for that, which is awesome. So I've actually saved money at the amount of medicines I've had to have in my cabinet. I've saved money on having a huge supply of cleaning stuff that I've needed. And I can't tell you, I don't think I can put a price on how the oils have affected me on a mental level with my anxiety and my panic that I've experienced. The drastic change I've seen in that, to me, is truly priceless. So lots of great things to share with this. Like I said, I use probably about 4 to 5 different oils a day. And again, there's lots of really great literature and things that you can read, and little tiny, handbooks that are available for you to learn about the oils. But the really cool thing about oils is, I think a lot of us tend to overthink. We think, I can't use these until I know everything about them. And the beauty of the human body is this. The human body is extremely brilliant. And if you just apply the oils, right, so I know that they all have benefits of some sort to my body, right? Every single oil has a benefit of some sort to you. So I know that if I at least just apply 4 to 5 a day, whether that be on the bottom of my feet, or I'm doing some inhalation, or I'm putting them in my diffuser, or I'm, applying them on the back of my neck, or whatever it is that I'm doing, I know that my body is going to use those oils and the benefits from it where it needs it. And I don't have to overthink. So the one thing I think we all do is we think that the brain is, or like in our human intellect is smarter than our body, and actually our body is just brilliant. And so if you give it the healthy stuff it needs, it will assimilate as where it needs it in the body. So that's the beauty of essential oils. So some of my favorite, like I said, wild orange is awesome, very uplifting. Again, I have lots of, let's see what I have here. I have lots of really great information. Here we go. And this is all available to you as well, and very simple and easy to read. So lots of great information, really on every oil, what they can do for you. It's this nice handy dandy sheet of paper. There's a couple pages in here. I don't know, it's like a quarter. It costs nothing. And it's a great little reference guide I can just keep at my house if I'm ever wondering. But so some of my favorites are wild orange. Another favorite, of course, is frankincense. So frankincense is kind of the anti-inflammatory properties and things like that have been amazing for me. So also great for mental clarity, everything. I mean, frankincense, I feel like everyone in the world should be using to get the benefits of. Lemon, so I love to use lemon in my water. It helps alkalize my body. So I really start feeling the benefits of a healthier body. And then we have Breathe. So I've been having really bad allergies lately, so I've been using a lot of Breathe. I like to put a couple drops in my hand, nice inhalation. I can feel it through my body. And so I kind of have like a core 4 or 5 that I use. And then I like to just experiment. It's become fun. I know that every oil has a benefit, and I don't get caught up mentally in that I have to know every single thing about the oil to get the benefit. Like, the body does it for you. And so it actually has simplified my health, my health care so much, because unlike maybe a prescription or unlike an over-the-counter med where you do have to know exactly how to use it, right? You do have to know directions and when to take it and all these things, because there are a lot of side effects. There are a lot of things that we have to be concerned about because they are not all natural. And so it's actually made my life easier and spent less time knowing that I can go into my, bag of oils, my little box I have, and I know that I can pull a few, apply them on, and that my body will instantaneously reap the benefit. And I'll switch them up, and it's actually become really fun. I mean, we have another kit with a bunch of different oils in it. So you don't have to get hung up at all. I think one of the main things I hear from people is like, oh, well, I'll start using oils once I know all about them. And so the thing is that it's actually not necessary. And that's the beauty of it, is it's meant to simplify your life and know that you're supporting your body in every area you can, as long as you're, applying anywhere from, 1 to 5 oils a day, which is awesome. We have ones that are great for sleeping, like the Serenity. I mean, they just, as you learn more and more, and of course, as you use them, you're just naturally learning without having to put in a lot of effort. It becomes fun. Like, it's actually become a really fun thing for me. I use them for my kids all the time. I don't need to worry about side effects. Of course, I, monitor and make sure they're not putting, an entire bottle on them or something. They're just putting a couple drops on the bottom of their feet, and they reap the benefits. They love their oils. I have gotten them off so many over-the-counter medications. It's been amazing. And as a mother, it feels so good to know that I'm making a positive impact in their life and in their health long term. I mean, it's really one of the greatest gifts that you can give your children, is to teach them how to be in tune with the body, how to take care of the body, and not rely on all these meds that are out there that as a society we've just gone a little overboard on. So they've been excellent. Their skincare line, and of course I told you 18 years in the skincare industry, so I am more than picky on what I use. Their skincare line is amazing. So I keep my skincare simple. I don't overdo it. I use a cleanser, I use a toner, and I use a moisturizer. It's easy, it's simple. I do some exfoliant once or twice a week, but I know that I can, again, trust the brand. I can trust that their whole skincare line is not only has science behind it, but it's not filled with all the toxic chemical junk and the parabens and the phthalates and all those things that are actually disrupting your hormones and disrupting your endocrine system. They are products we've got to get away from. Especially as women, they are driving. I mean, I've sat in front of a whole board of oncology doctors. They truly believe that the mass amount of chemicals that we are consuming through our skin is actually driving up our cancer rates as women. So it's really time for us to take a stand on this, okay? So this is a great brand. They have hair care. I use their shampoo and conditioner. I use their body bars, their soap, their body lotion. It's just an amazing thing to be able to go to one place and just know that I can fully support in all areas of my household, budget friendly, and make it super simple. Next is, like I said, they do have an entire cleaning line. So their On Guard is like their It's their immune support blend. So it is an oil blend, but there's actually an entire line around it, which is amazing. It has a cleaning concentrate, hand wash. It has laundry detergent, just stuff like that, that again, you can go to and you can know, okay, awesome, I'm using stuff that's supporting my family. So the cool thing is this little guy here that's like a cleaning concentrate, it does so many, like I've gotten to get, normally I would maybe have 5 or 6 spray bottles of different cleaners under my sink for maybe, you know, the bathroom or the tile, then the shower, and then maybe something different in the kitchen, right? You've got all these different cleaning supplies that are all pretty highly toxic. And the cool thing is I was able to just toss them, not worry about them. And I use this concentrate for everything. I mix it with the appropriate amount of water, put it in a spray bottle, and I use it all over my house. And it cleans everything extremely efficiently. So this has saved me money too. And I don't have to worry about my kids helping. I always joke around, you know, now I can really support child labor with safe, non-toxic products because I don't have to feel bad about them burning their skin on the bleach and stuff like that. So that's been amazing. And then they do, of course, have a supplement line. So I use a lot of their supplements. I've not always been great on remembering, right? I'll do really good for like a few weeks and I'm just so proud of myself, and then I like won't take them forever. And anyway, I've gotten on a very simple system with them. I have 3 little go-to ones that I use. Their Lifelong Vitality Pack, and it is really provides what I need in all areas of supplementation. So again, super simple to be able to just stick with one brand. What wastes time in our life is when we're constantly researching and buying this from there and this from there and this from here, and you're at, you know, Target and you're trying to read labels and you're trying to decide what's best, and it actually wastes a lot of time in your life trying to do that. So when you know you can go to one place and trust the brand and trust the company and also trust how they're sourcing and how they're actually running on the back end, right? Because now we're in a day and age where so many big corporations and big companies, they're just doing a really crappy job on the back end for supporting the world as a whole. And so I think that's another thing we need to bring awareness to, what I love about doTERRA so much. So that's been great. And so as a mom, like I said, as a skincare specialist, as a person who suffered from anxiety and panic and some different kind of mental stuff through some trials and tribulations I've been through in my own life, I can't even tell you how happy I am to be able to find something that I can trust, that can support my health and my family's health every single day. And it saves me money and it saves me time. So I think there's so many of us out there that we just want to live a better life. We want to feel better. We want to sleep better. We want to wake up with energy. We want to wake up in a positive mood. We want to, I know you want these things as bad as I wanted them. And it was really honing down and finding what was going to work for me that I could realistically fit into my life. There's lots of programs and things out there you can do. Not all of them are realistic for you because not all of them will fit into your busy life. And that's something I really had to look at. So what I shared with you in the beginning with being in nature, taking a few minutes to reflect inward, focus on your breath, enjoy some meditation, being able to connect in the mirror, say your affirmations, start to cultivate a positive relationship with you. You deserve it. You're an amazing human. You are here to live an incredible life. That's why you're here. And sometimes in the midst of everything that happens to us, we forget that. And so I love to be here as a reminder for everybody that you deserve it. You deserve to feel really, really good every single day. But you also deserve for it to be simple and easy and fun. So that's why I wanted to share some of the things that I have done in my life to get these improvements. And I can honestly tell you from the bottom of my heart that every single day now, my life gets better and better and better. And I can attribute it to the little things that maybe you wouldn't think make that big of a difference, but when they all come together collectively, they make a huge difference. And so the little 10 seconds I take in the morning to apply my oils on my body, or just enjoy the nice aroma of some of the oils, or the times, and then wash my face and put my moisturizer on, and know I have all these incredible products available to me that I don't have to think about. And like I said with the oils before, you don't need to know everything about the oils to use the oils. Your body is the genius. Let it be the genius. Give it what it needs, and what it needs and what it wants and what it's actually built to thrive on are natural, earth sourced things. And that's all essential oils are. And so if we can just start introducing them, your body will know what to do. So the cool thing about that is you can start right away to start reaping the benefits of this, which is the most amazing part. So I would love to help you further. I would love to be able to answer any questions that you might have. And I would love to help you get started right away with improving your health and just improving the way you feel every single day. So if you know you're ready to make this change, and there's one question that I actually want to encourage you to ask yourself, and that question is, wherever you are in your life, however you're feeling, whatever struggles you're up against, I want you to ask yourself, how much longer am I willing to allow myself to feel this way? And it's a powerful question to ask, and it's one that will get you thinking, because the fact is, however you are feeling, if it's sluggish, if it's tired, if it's overwhelmed, if it's stressed, if it's anxious, if you choose to continue to feel that way, that is a choice that you're allowing yourself to make. And all it takes is for you to decide, I'm not going to allow myself to feel this way anymore. And I know that there are simple things I can do to feel better. And I'm going to make that decision right now. And so I want you to reflect and think on that a little bit. Please reach out to me. Like I said, my website is transparentbeautybyerin.com. You can always reach out to me via Facebook. I'm under Erin Honorio. And also email, which is erin.honorio, Honorio, @yahoo.com. And I would love to help you further. I would love to get you started in a simple and affordable way, so you can start just feeling better, because you do deserve it. So thank you for being here with me this evening. I enjoyed sharing with you. And again, please reach out if there's any questions at all. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your evening.